One of the biggest sales tips that I've discovered over the years that will just massively change the way that you sell, as well as the confidence and certainty by which you make offers, is to not make offers to people that you know in your heart you shouldn't make offers to. It's easy to say, actually, but in practice, what it really comes down to is noticing those moments on sales calls or in DM conversations when you have that choice point between making a pitch and not making a pitch, and your heart is telling you one thing, but your fear-based mind is telling you another thing. In other words, you feel in your heart that you probably shouldn't be selling to this person, that they're not the right fit, that it's not in alignment. Like, there's information that your body is telling you and your intuition is telling you. And yet there's a part of your mind that is afraid if you don't make this sale or you don't make this offer, then you're not going to get your needs met, that there won't be enough for you. And these choice points in these moments, and I've seen this happen in my own journey as a business mentor, as well as I used to be a director of sales and was leading a sales team in a multi-seven-figure coaching business. And it was fascinating because the most successful salespeople in my team were the people who made the least offers. Because when you are only selling to people that you know in your heart are the right fit that you should be selling to, your level of conviction and certainty and the way that you pitch goes way up. Because the only reason I can sell so powerfully to the people who I sell to is because of every single call that I've got on and every single time I've had the opportunity to sell to someone who I knew in my heart wasn't the right fit, and I chose in that moment not to sell. At that level of certainty and conviction around when this offer is meant for you, I'm going to sell the fuck out of it. And when it is not meant for you, I am not going to sell at all, completely changes the dynamic in your sales conversations. Most people are bringing this like subtle neediness into the way that they sell. And because they're selling to people they shouldn't really be selling to, it dilutes and it leaks power. And the people who get pitches that shouldn't be getting pitches feel it. And so those people are not going to want to buy. But it also means the people who are truly meant to work with you, you don't pitch as powerfully, because there's a frame that you hold around your offer when the frame is, look, if this is not a hell yes in my body, I'm not even going to pitch. Completely changes the dynamic in sales conversations. So I love this so much because it's really like on a deeper level about the dance between faith and fear. And I often talk about this in business where it's like, really, the only thing underneath the surface in like every decision is like, are you making this choice from faith or love is another way of saying it, or from fear? And fear is going to tell you to sell to everyone and to sell to the people you shouldn't be selling to and to dilute the potency of your offer and to try to discount and, neediness and all this stuff. And love, like holding this all needs met energy, this feeling of I am taken care of no matter what. I don't need to sell to people who are not truly meant to work with me. I can trust my intuition. I can trust my inner guidance. I can trust that knowing in my heart the next time I get on a sales call in my body, it's going to tell me whether or not I'm meant to sell to this person. And if the answer is no, then I'm not going to sell. Like, that is a choice that comes from love. That is a choice that comes from abundance. That is a choice that comes from all needs met. And when you make decisions in your life and business from that place, the universe will rise to meet you, and your life will become a mirror of that abundance. Your life will become a mirror of the financial abundance that you claim through every moment that you decided to trust yourself and not pitch to people who shouldn't be sold to. Fascinatingly, the most successful salespeople, when I was a director of sales, made the least amount of pitches, and those people made the most amount of money. So no surprise here. There is a very natural correlation between the people who make the least amount of offers to people who are truly meant to work with them and the amount of money they make. Does this mean that you're not supposed to make offers? No. Of course, I want you to sell. I want you to sell a lot. I want you to sell maybe more than you're selling right now, because most people, most entrepreneurs that I work with and mentor are not selling enough. But it's about making aligned offers, and it's about being intentional about who you're selling to. And so that combination of being bold and visible and assertive and more assertive with the people who you know are truly meant to be in your world, as well as being ruthless about not selling to the people who aren't, is where the most success will ultimately be created.